All right. Welcome to, what is this, week 4 now of the Titan Cat. No, it's not.
Week 4 or 5?
This is week 5. This is week 5. I mean, we barely started and we can't remember. Shows how good we are. But I keep forgetting, we got to introduce ourselves. So, of course, you have your gracious radio host, Jordan. It's the part where you guys actually talk.
No, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
It's all good.
I'm Shannon.
I'm Kobe.
Kobe, you should speak up.
I'm Kobe.
I'm Ethan.
Good enough.
You gonna share your name for us?
I'm Alex.
What sound just came out of your mouth? I'm Alex. I'm Alex. Sounds like you're depressed and you're like crying to your mom.
My
I'm
name is
Alex. I'm Alex.
So,
Dwayne, give us your milk.
Any topics?
No. So, something I want to talk about was the stuff that's going on in Biola right now. Tomorrow we have our presentations at the Avera McKinnon Fieldhouse. I want to say.
something like that.
It's somewhere in there.
I should know. I made the poster and I spelled field wrong. So
Did you really?
I did. I turned it in and Miss Monahan's like, awesome, it looks great, but maybe just one thing. Spell field right. And I'm like, oh, okay, sorry.
That's really sad.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be good at this.
I know.
You made a paper swastika.
No.
She made a paper.
Haven't you ever taken,
box
you know,
or
like that
something.
plastic string at camp or whatever, and you make those like keychains?
No, because I'm not lame.
You've never made those keychains before? Dude, that was
No.
like summer.
That is like this. No offense, but that's like waste of like a skill.
You know,
Waste of, what do you mean a waste of skill?
I mean, like
Yes.
you could use your brain space for that to do something else.
Like
anyway,
what?
do you want to talk about what you're doing?
Anyway,
Like,
yeah,
what
let's
cancer
actually
you,
follow up on our topic.
What cancer you're talking about?
Well,
Yeah.
Who brought cancer?
We're doing a cancer.
we're doing a
Who
cancer.
brought
You're a freshman,
cancer?
don't worry. We're doing a
Put that on the
we're doing
t-shirt.
currently a cancer project in Violet where we have to research.
Shit, sponsor.
But no, we're doing a project here in Violet about cancer where we have to research cancer. We've all got different types of cancers like lymphatic, whatever, oral, breast. So not
What?
other things.
Lymphoma.
Like
what is-
colorectal,
What is the scientific word for oral cancer? There's like, you know, lymphoma,
oral cancer,
sarcoma, melanoma.
mouth
Is there-
cancer,
Is there an actual like?
cancer
I
of the
think
food
there
hole,
is, it just we just
You just don't know it because
face hole
you're
cancer.
so focused on making it look pretty with all those lights
Yeah.
that
There's no scientific name for cancer, oral cancer. It's just oral. Fine,
should be.
oralitis canceritis. Done.
thanks.
Boom.
I'm sorry, I'm not in a
Where's
good mood.
aren't you in charge of looking this stuff up? You're a researcher, right?
Yeah, with your fancy
job.
schmancy laptop. If you didn't know, Ethan has a laptop that folds into a tablet because he's like, don't touch
Really?
it.
Mine does that.
I hate it. I don't like it.
So you pop out a Chromebook that's freaking free 99?
Free 90.
It's free, okay?
Dude, it's as strong as Alex. Not that strong.
Let's go right now.
You're about to hear a fight right now.
I'll
ready.
I'll add
If
punch
you
punch
hear any,
sound.
like,
Yeah, all you hear is,
quiet
like, the-
sobbing.
The
That's that'll be
cliche
Jordan.
like
That'll be
comic
Jordan.
book where you just hear the pow.
Yeah, it's not even like a sound of a punch. It's just pow,
How?
It's like
Yeah,
Batman.
Just someone
It's
not
like-
even a part of it just going pow.
like-
kablam.
It's like Batman with Adam West.
Oh yeah.
Never watched that.
But no, my group has oral cancer in that cancer project. This is one of the projects that is just. This is the project where I really wish I would have paid attention to the contract, cause
Ooh.
not gonna say who, but we may or may not have somebody who doesn't really work, as in like they don't work in the group at all. Like they don't do anything,
Are you
At
staring
all.
straight
Wait,
at
you
me?
still?
cause you're not my group, Kobe.
You're staring straight at me.
But you don't look at
You
like-
ruined everything.
He don't look at the microphone, then he don't look at me. So just
Mhm.
anywhere.
No, we have somebody in our group that I'm not gonna name names, but they just don't work at all, and it's just me and the other group member have done so much for the project for it to come out halfway decent as it did. I'm actually
Yeah, that looks
surprised,
nice.
but like she just doesn't do anything. And when we were being graded today, Mrs. Hittner asked us a question, Mrs. Hittner, our biology teacher, about the stage cycle, which. We had 30 minutes in class today to work on it, and I told him, like, hey, you guys review this. Hey, you help him review this so that he knows what he's talking about. They did that. He got asked the question, And he just went, let's see here. That was it.
Ugh.
Oh my! I grew up like that.
With
For
Usher.
Yeah, my dad would play it all the time. and
Dad
he
would play.
he would
Some of
have
the
his
lyrics
low-
in that song are Usher got the beat to make your booty go smack.
Oh, and I have heard much more stuff.
Me too. I grew up listening to 90s rap.
I grew up like that.
NWA.
Oh god.
Oh.
You grew up with NWA. My mom grew me up with freaking what is it? System of a Down.
Ooh,
Grew me
yeah.
with Foo Fighters and Nirvana.
Did you hear the Foo Fighters were in town? My mom would.
What
go-
is
You
Food
hear-
Fighter?
Food
For a
Fighters.
second, I thought it would actually.
The Food Fighters. They throw food at people.
Yeah, for a second.
Best
They're
band
singing
ever.
the freaking the Foo Fighters video, The Pretender, where it all turns red. It's actually just
Yeah.
ketchup and they're throwing it at each other. The Food Fighters.
Well, the Foo Fighters are just playing their songs, and then they just have people
Fighters.
standing
They're
and just
the
throwing
lead,
stuff.
the lead
I thought-
singer is the drummer of Nirvana.
I always
Forward.
heard. Food.
David Grohl, yeah, David Grohl was the lead drummer of Nirvana, or actually the only drummer, turns out. Not lead, but he was the only drummer for Nirvana, and then Kurt Cobain, committed suicide, and then he went on to find Foo Fighters, which is actually pretty amazing. And I heard from a source that I won't say who, but Mr. Olson, one of our own teachers here at New Tech, he owns a bar called Woodgrain. He may or may not have been out drinking with Foo Fighters when they were in town.
That's pretty rad.
Like,
Wait, did you know one of the
Oh,
band
boy.
members too, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Chad Smith, looks a lot like Will Farrell, like spitting almost image but older.
is his
Look it
name
up.
Phil Werrell?
No, like legit.
Pharrell Williams.
It's scary how close they look.
Oh my God, he looks
No
like he
way.
looks like if Will Ferrell
That should be
got
a
on
thumbnail.
freaking meth.
That's the
Dude.
thumbnail.
Yeah, he
That's
looks like
a
if Will Ferrell got on meth. I'll link a picture in the description.
And he got him.
Yeah.
I'll link a picture in the description. But it seriously looks like if Will Ferrell got onto drugs, like he's doing heroin.
For a second, I thought they were with the drummers.
Have you guys ever seen the movie? It's got Will Ferrell in it. Step Brothers.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
That
Best
movie's so
movie.
funny. What are you doing? I'm gonna kill you. And then he's burying him in the back. He's burying him in the front yard. And then he's like, "Oh my God, you're alive!" And he hits him upside the head with his shovel and just buries him and goes inside.
I didn't see a lot of that movie, but I only remember the bunk bed when it collapsed.
Oh yeah.
I only remember that part.
There was
On
always
topic-
like a
on topic
fear
of
of
movies.
mine.
Who's all ready to see Justice League?
No.
I am.
You know how
Lame.
much it got? You know how much it got?
For what?
$20.
How
No,
much?
on
On
Rotten
Rotten
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. How much?
Oh,
I didn't actually see
what?
it. I haven't actually seen it.
43.
Oh, we got. Oh no.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Justice League, basically what they did were like, hey, you guys remember Wonder Woman, right? It's got her in it
Remember
too.
Wonder Woman?
And a crappy Batman. Ooh,
Remember
what?
Wonder Woman, a movie that was actually good.
Yeah.
But we're gonna put her in a movie that's really bad just to balance it out.
Like,
I
it's-
thought DC would maybe after Wonder Woman maybe go up.
Maybe.
like DC should stick to what it's good to, which is these single films. They should not become the Marvel Cinematic Universe because they can't. They
they're
can't.
rushing it.
They've already
They-
started off on a rocky base.
Yeah,
of
they started
bad
off with
movies.
crappy with Batman versus Superman. Like they can't, like you can't go back from that. You have to start off with a good base. And plus, to begin with, they didn't have that many movies. Whereas Marvel had Iron Man 1 and 2. They had Thor. They had Hulk.
Or Ragnarok.
Yeah.
No, it's
That was
best-
that's good.
amazing film.
Wait, who has seen it here?
I haven't seen Ragnarok. No.
Me
No.
neither.
Spoilers. No.
Spoiler
Shut
alert.
up.
I was like,
Everybody
wait.
dies.
you
But
guys have to see it.
But no,
It's
the
amazing.
Marvel Cinematic Universe had everything set up. They had a Captain America movie already out. They had all of their heroes set up, and then they just were like, "All right, Avengers. This is where they all
Yeah.
come together."
They would
And
all,
it's like,
they would all branch out, and then they would all come back together, and they would all lead to the final plot.
yeah, it would branch out and then come back, and then it'd branch out and then come back. Every single movie that you see, whether it's an Avengers film or what, they all
Civil
are
War.
connected. The events in that are connected to every other movie. So the stuff you're seeing in a Thor movie is a part of a Hulk movie or whatever else. And it's cool to see that. DC can't do that.
You know what's funny? For the Flash movie, they don't have the flag point.
Oh,
They don't
really?
do the flag point.
Flashpoint?
So they'll basically reset the whole thing
Oh, wow.
for the Flash movie
What's on?
already.
Yeah, if you're already having to reset everything, be like, this is not canon, you're not doing what you need to do. I understand that they're rivals and it's competition and it's business. But at the same time, become something unique to yourself so that
Stan
people
Lee.
identify with.
Oh, all the Stan Lee cameos.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
every
yeah.
movie.
They're all good.
But
The one where he's surrounded by hot women. Yeah, guys.
Win with that.
One
Deadpool.
Deadpool,
Oh,
yeah.
haven't seen
Wait,
it.
Very.
Can't see it.
for you guys who have seen
Oh, and Perry in
Thor
the
Ragnarok,
background.
it was
So
so much better than Dark World.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
way better.
It was the best Marvel film ever.
Thor tried to make it didn't work, so they went in the complete opposite direction. Which
Comedy.
so they went with colors, comedy, fun.
Yes.
How are we jumping to there? How
You
are
said
we
colors.
taking a big jump?
Would it have been worse if I said Smurfs?
Probably Smurfs would actually.
Hey, something to get your mind off racism.
Smurfs. Buy
I
one.
thought you were
You
gonna.
ruined
I
it.
thought you were gonna hit the microphone
You
with
ruined
that,
it.
and I was like,
You ruined
don't
it. I
do
was
that.
gonna say
Fine.
something.
Build up
Alright, fine.
again.
Okay,
Don't
so
do
I
it.
actually have a legit theoretical question that I didn't make up on the spot, which was like last week.
You go.
But okay, so imagine somebody gives you $1 million, okay? But at the same time, on the other side of the world, there's an evil clone as you who is seeking out to hunt and kill you.
Black Flash.
Did you say Black
Zoom.
Flash?
Yeah, Black. I
It's
forgot his name. I haven't
It's
watched it in a long
Zoom.
time.
It just
Zoom.
What?
Oh my god.
It's one word.
yeah.
I call him Black Flash.
Alex is one word, but you couldn't remember his name.
I could. Yeah, none of us here can remember Alex's name. It's kind of sad.
I wasn't here last week, so I don't count.
What Flash are you talking about?
Anyways, evil clone on the other side of the world.
But no. Okay, so you have an evil clone on the other side of the world. You have $1 million. So does he have $1 million. But his goal is to eventually find you and kill you. What do you do?
What if I'm the
Would you
evil
take
one?
that $1 million?
Find him
No.
and kill him first.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, because you don't waste most of your
No,
millions.
I'd
in trying
rather
to hunt it
I'd
down.
rather do it with like.
Would you rather
with,
waste
like,
most of your
10,
millions
$20
hiding?
million
I'd rather
dollars.
just
No.
not take the
Because $1
money
million.
and just live
Because
my
with $1
normal
million
life.
you can make like you won't be able to. Because if you both have $1 million,
Coward.
he's just gonna fly to you.
Well, how about this? You're both immortal. It's just a constant
see that?
struggle.
What if you're also
Let's hear it.
evil?
Wait, immortal as in the sense that you will never age, or immortal? in
You're
the
never
sense
gonna
that you will
die.
never get hurt?
You're never gonna die. Seriously. You have an evil clone. Imagine all the things that you could do. You have an evil clone who's hunting and seeking you down.
What if you're hunting
What?
and seeking them down?
Wait.
Exactly.
Would
It's
that
a,
turn you into the
the
evil
most
clone?
epic game of cat and mouse ever.
What
But-
defies them as evil? It's just that they're trying to
They're
kill
just
you.
trying to kill you and they have no morals. They don't
Join
care.
North
No,
Korea's
All right.
military.
Wait,
Dude, last year
They'll
Halsey
still find you.
Last year, Halsey, in geometry, he would just sit in class and he'd just laugh and he would just watch South Korean military drills. They would like have like snowball fights and like go dipping in the Arctic.
no.
Like they're just like literally laying shirtless in snow laughing. And I'm like, what is wrong with these people?
Oh, there's
Train for every environment, even being naked in the snow.
I'm in roast mode right now. I could roast all of you so bad right now, but I'm holding my powers back.
Pass.
Oh, me too.
I'm holding my powers back so
Holding
much.
something back.
Kobe turned into emo Kobe. He's turned into Dobie. He's turned into Dobie, the elf from Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
I was gonna say.
Dobby,
Oh, Harry.
Dobby.
Dobby?
Dobby.
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 Oh. Haven't watched Harry Potter in a long time.
What is wrong with you?
I don't watch it.
How about you like?
I used to
eat
watch
a
Harry
nut?
Potter
Don't worry,
like
you're not
I
alone.
did watch
Every
all of
other
it,
day.
but then
I'm a super Harry Potter
I
fan.
didn't buy
If you
it,
ask
so-
me any question about Harry Potter, I'll do it.
how old
I
is
remember
you?
vividly in like 3rd grade, I was like really scared to watch movies because some of my friends said they were scary.
What are
So
all
I
the
didn't even
Horcruxes?
know what it was about.
Horcruxes?
All I knew was about Voldemort and how he was scary.
Voldy's
didn't
gone
watch them.
moldy.
No.
So I didn't watch them.
You know, basically,
And then I read the books. And
I have
Alright,
seen all the
Jordan, ready
movies,
for this
but the
question?
only 2 movies
What are
I
all the
remember is just the
Horcruxes?
last 2.
Horcruxes?
Really?
The Half-Blood or something like that.
The
They're
beginning ones are the best.
soul
Oh,
containers.
I don't know.
And here we start the ASMR portion of the podcast.
You have to do the lips.
Listen to the
Stop! Oh my god! Give me this.
sweet,
No.
buttery sound of my voice.
Just stop. I feel when I listen to that, I'm gonna feel so uncomfortable.
Quiet, Ethan. Just listen. Just listen. Just listen. Just listen.
Try it, so.
Hey, just listen. Oh yeah. Butter my butter my bread.
Jordan, stop.
I like where this is going.
But no,
Yeah.
I'll
He's
say
gone.
this.
He's like 10 feet away.
We're missing a
Bye,
member.
Alex. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
We don't have
Everyone's
Kringen.
saying bye. Yeah, what is up with
Mrs. Kringen. Okay, so last week Mrs. Kringen had a meeting.
What is this? I thought you were actually leaving.
No.
Last week Mrs. Kringen had a meeting, and then this week she's going home sick, which is very sad. It's very sad.
And I'm sad.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
There's,
She will be next.
there's nothing.
She's dead.
There's
She's dead to us now. We don't need a faculty administrator for this club. I mean, really, who cares about faculty administrators? But I will hint to our viewers that it's something that Kringen has said, which is, we have a guy, she knows somebody, or I think her and her husband are a friend, are friends with this one guy named Vinny or Vani. I think it's Vinny. I want to say Vinny.
Vinny?
Are they Italian?
Wait.
No, it's the black guy that came in last year.
Oh,
Vinny or Vani? I think it's Vani. He was a community partner when we were trying to get our actual funds to start the club, and he mentioned to us he actually is, I think, a part of the bakery podcast here in Sioux Falls. Actually, good shout out to them because they've actually helped us out a little bit. Vani's actually helped us out a lot with coming up with this podcast and giving us kind of a couple skills. But he mentioned last year bringing in the bakery podcast here to us and showing us basically the ropes and everything and actually having us on for a podcast. So I will say that hopefully that is coming soon. It's still in the works. It's still going down. We're still seeing when they're available, when we are available, if it'll work out. I mean, but hopefully pretty soon it can happen.
That sounds fun.
A bakery.
Yeah, the bakery podcast. And also another shout out. We had a really good community partner, Robert Melling, who actually is, him and his wife run a podcast here in town. I don't know the name of it, sadly, but he was one of the main contributors in helping us actually get the funds for our club. I mean, we did steal $600 from the school, which is why Violet couldn't afford another bus
Shut up.
to bus us to the Avera McKinnon Fieldhouse because we were poor.
We won't talk about that?
No, I mean, it went to this. I mean, that's why we have to have like a bunch of people crammed into one bus.
Mhm.
Bus that looked like it was half aborted.
Stop.
Stop.
Wait. I gotta wet my
No, just
lips.
no. I'm not here. Just let me see them. What are these even for? Stop.
They're to hang like something else.
Oh. No, you're like 10 feet away.
Yeah. Okay, what else to talk about?
What else we can talk about? Well, on my poster board, we have a cassava leaf.
Mm-hmm.
People keep thinking it's weed
Yeah, how does that relate to you?
because in our interview with Isis, they said that her aunt, Shirley McDowell, she ate cassava leaves to help treat her cancer. It was like a home remedy, and it's actually been proven to help treat cancer. People are like, "Is that weed?" And I'm like,
Yeah, you should
I'm like,
clarify on
are
that,
you-
because
are
we
They
were-
did,
you-
they wrote-
yeah, we
Thank
wrote
you.
cassava on
I
our
still don't
board,
know what that
and
means.
still Cade came up to us and was like, "Why is there weed on your board?" I'm like, "Can you not read as well?" I wonder for Cade. I wonder
Just
for
a random person. It wasn't the person we just.
I wonder for Cade's group was Cade's work ethic. That's one thing that confuses me. Why isn't there like Uber in Sioux Falls? We're a big enough city.
They're
No.
actually-
Could do a lawsuit or something. We have Lyft.
Yeah.
That will
I
be.
was about to say, yeah, there's Lyft that is like Uber, but Lyft that you can. It's basically just like Uber, but I think it's cheaper because instead of having to pay a set amount,
0 to 6 cents.
Guys, we made
Yeah.
6 cents.
you're like, I
Zero to
can't
what
hear
cents?
anything.
6.
Oh, no,
I made
he doesn't
26
even-
cents
he
on
doesn't even
YouTube
make it so
before.
the time is
It's in my
different.
PayPal
It's
account.
just-
Really?
It's 30 minutes of just nothing.
Hey, we're gonna cut in. We're gonna cut in here
Fuck.
and here. I'll hit you in your tiny little white boy part. Okay, but podcast is getting a little bit long, so I think we should wrap it up here soon. We want to be at variable.
3:16.
We should get a new clock for this room.
I know this clock in our room always says 6 o'clock for some reason.
Sit 01.
Oh my God,
Does it
6:01
just need new batteries?
or 6:01?
It's not
01.
6:01
There
yet.
you go.
01.
It's
Yeah,
a good.
it's not quite 6.
Does
It's
it just need new batteries?
6 o'clock. We're at
I
like
don't know. I'll take it off the wall here soon.
37 seconds
Yeah,
in.
Most
So-
clocks, all you have to do is just put in new batteries.
El reloj.
Yeah, we should do
We are bilingual now.
No, but not.
That just looks up. What is that?
Joshua Schmidt.
I sleep up.
But
Translate.
I want to die.
New tech.
welcome to New Tech. But I think that should wrap it up. Welcome to what, week five, four,
something like that.
week 69. Welcome.
We have a lot of problems.
I'll check, I'll double check, I'll double check.
We don't even do the podcast. We're just like, all right, welcome to week 70, and then just skip, not even talk about it.
Yeah.
What?
Leave now.
There
What
you
you
go.
just said literally made no
I-
sense.
I
Yeah,
got it. Okay.
I didn't get it.
understood.
But
It's
all right,
I
all right.
understood.
So subscribe to
Don't
us, follow
worry.
us, whatever you guys want to do. Help us out. I mean, we are pretty chill. Welcome to New Tech, though, and we will see you guys hopefully next week. Or otherwise, this has been Titancast.
Bye.